Hello! Dun, 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 dun. 3 days until Christmas. I'm excited. I just went to the grocery store. Unfortunately, didn't get anything like fancy holiday related. Actually, I got one thing. As you've probably figured out by now, I cannot participate in all of the fun holiday foods and drinks. So I had to go to the store to get like a regular old groceries for myself to cook, prepare, and bring over meals with me to all of our holiday festivities, which is a bummer, but you gotta do what you gotta do, so I'm not letting it bring me down. Today's also the 3rd day in a row I've had coffee. I didn't have coffee for like 2 weeks. It was a sad time. My energy was just so low, but now I can have it again. It's so delicious. I'm gonna show you what we got for groceries. I will start with the most fun things. The one holiday thing we got is cranberry Sprite. I will not be drinking this, but it was Zachary's special request. And for myself, for a fun drink, I just got some sparkling water, but I got the bubbly strawberry. I had never had bubbly before until the other night. I grabbed just like a single can of the blackberry one. It was so good, 10 times better than LaCroix. There's so much more flavor, but there's still no added sugar or anything, and so I thought strawberry would probably be delicious. P.S. I am allowed to drink champagne. I believe it's 6 ounces a day, so I may just be drinking some champagne on Christmas. I needed a restock on apple cider vinegar, so I got the organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, and I needed a restock on my ghee. So I got the organic ghee. It's just clarified butter. If you don't know what that means, it's basically butter that's been melted, like, I don't really know how to explain it, so I'm not gonna try, but it's butter without the lactose. It's been like cooked out of it or whatever, but this is also like grass-fed, organic, everything. So I love this as like a butter alternative, even like an olive oil alternative. Great for that. And I also did get some actual butter. I'm baking bread. I'll show you guys later. I'm gonna start making a bread today. And then for Christmas Eve, I am making some spicy cornbread muffins. And I just needed some butter to make sure I didn't run out. But we buy the unsalted pasture-raised butter from Vital Farms. This and Kerrygold are like my 2 go-tos for like best quality butter. I picked up some organic Baby Bella mushrooms. I love mushrooms so much. I cannot stop eating them. I'm eating so many mushrooms. I picked up a bunch of jalapenos for the cornbread I'll be making. A lime, I'm doing a fajita bowl this week. A red onion and a white onion. For greens, we got some fresh cilantro. Got some kale. I just eat kale like every single day. I love it so much. This is my favorite kale. It's the lacinato kale, if that's how you say it, but it's so good. Organic. And this is a new thing for me, red chard. I don't think I've ever had chard before. It just kind of smells like greens, but it's part of the recipe for my fajita bowls. So I figured I will try it out. Organic as well. So that's my grocery haul. I'm trying to think about what else I have to do today. I should probably take this beanie off. I finally switched to this beanie instead of that Stussy one I was wearing because I just felt like I looked funny. Like that's not my style to wear a Stussy beanie. Okay, I'm gonna put this stuff away and then I think we're gonna get our quick workout done for the day. I just threw together this like super quick salad for lunch. I've been having like really small lunches and then having like bulkier meals for breakfast and dinner. So this is my salad. It's actually just arugula, spinach, and purple cabbage. And then I just made a dressing with a bunch of random ingredients. I did yellow mustard, olive oil, apple cider vinegar, a little bit of that Swerve sugar replacement to make it a little less acidic, and then salt, garlic powder, and oregano. It has such a good crunch with the purple cabbage. It's bread making time. I'm so excited. Although I won't be able to eat any of the fun things I'm making this week, I still get so much enjoyment out of making them and then like seeing other people enjoy eating them. So today we're starting our bread making process because we need it for tomorrow night's dinner, and it is like a 24-hour long process, but it's incredibly easy, so I wanted to share it. I'll have the recipe linked in the description box so you can find it right below this video. It is the no knead rosemary bread. I've made it once before. I took it over to my parents' house and they ate it all, so I'm assuming it was good. I haven't actually heard back from them about it yet. Zachary also tried it and loved it. So it's super simple. We're gonna basically mix in all of our ingredients right now, put it in a bowl and cover it and let it sit for like 18 plus hours. And then tomorrow we'll roll it into a ball, let it sit for 2 more hours, and then bake it. And like, that's literally it. It's super easy. You don't have to knead it or anything. But all we're gonna need for today is 3 cups of flour, garlic cloves. It says 3. I have 3 massive ones. So honestly, the garlic, measure with your heart. A tablespoon of finely chopped fresh rosemary. This is the one that I buy. It actually lasts so long. I've had this for a couple weeks. Oh, it smells so good. This and thyme are like the best things you can put in bread, so I always keep this on hand. You're gonna need some active dry yeast, salt, pepper, and then water. And the water needs to be room temperature, and that's very important. So I actually do hot water and then I let it sit until it cools down, because if I do cold water, it's never gonna warm up because it's so freaking cold in this house. And then the only thing you need to add when you're ready to bake is some cornmeal at the bottom of your pan. I'm not gonna show you guys tomorrow's process because that'll be in the next vlog, but just make sure you stay tuned so you can see like the final product. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and start this bread. I'm gonna use this size bowl. I don't know how big it is, it doesn't say, but this size. This is my medium bowl. 3 cups of flour. Look how perfect that is. It's so weird to me that yeast comes in these big packets because you never use the whole thing, and then it just like spills out everywhere into a bag and it's a mess. They should make them smaller. But you need a ½ teaspoon of instant yeast. Some time. I think I last just showed you the bread 2 hours ago. It's just sitting over on the counter. It's gonna sit until I get home from the doctor's tomorrow, or maybe right before I go, because it has to sit out of the bowl for 2 hours and then I can bake it. So I'll probably pull it out right before I leave for the doctor's. I'm having some tea. We took Spike on a walk and I always get so cold that I need something to like warm me up. And I also have been having an allergic reaction today, and I can't quite pinpoint what it was because I didn't eat anything new today. The only thing I'm thinking it might be is olive oil that hasn't been heated. And I know that sounds crazy, but this will have been the 2nd time that I made a homemade dressing and olive oil was in both of them. And that's the only time I've had olive oil uncooked since I started this whole like finding out allergies journey. So I'm thinking that that might be it, but I'm not 100% sure because that just seems so odd to me because I've been cooking stuff in olive oil and it's been fine, but I don't know how much of a difference like uncooked versus cooked makes. Yeah, I've been trying to soothe my system from flaring up from whatever caused it, the irritation. So I took some of my breathing drops. I just sat for a while and just caught my breath. And now I'm drinking tea and water to warm up and help soothe, hopefully. Also, our orange tree is like almost ready. I pulled this off of it either this morning or yesterday. I can't remember. I think it was yesterday. But yeah, they're like pretty much ready to go. I think I'm gonna go harvest the rest of them before the end of this week. And I looked up a ton of recipes on Pinterest of like desserts to use fresh oranges with, because I think it would be the coolest thing in the world to harvest the oranges off of our tree and then make something out of it. That just gives me all the feels. It sounds so fun. I've been in the kitchen whipping up. So this is my dinner. Not gonna be very exciting, but I made this veggie burger, this Hillary's brand veggie burger, and I cut into 3 pieces to make like 3 separate lettuce wraps. Just put mustard on it. And then these are leftover sweet potato fries I made the other night. And I have Frank's Red Hot to dip my fries in. Yum. I'm also starting to cook Zachary's dinner. He's having this Hello Fresh. It's pepper jam pork tenderloin. So he's on his way home from the gym. He'll be here shortly, but I like to just get it started for him because I'm the best girlfriend in the world. But I actually don't even know the next step. But I'm so freaking hungry. I made my food and then I was like, okay, let me start his. I never even took a bite. If you want your leftover fries to still be crunchy, put them in the oven under the broiler for like 5 minutes and they're good to go. I think this is one of my new favorite meals right now. It's not very exciting, but to me, it's very exciting. This and my buffalo cauliflower, I'm like addicted to both of them. If anyone's new here, I'm not vegan or vegetarian. I'm just following a new diet plan prescribed for my doctor for a while, and I'm supposed to have minimal animal products, only like up to 4 ounces per day. So some days I won't have any and some days I'll have up to my 4 ounces, but this dinner is just good because it's all vegetables plus a potato, which I don't know what you would call a sweet potato, but yeah, like 90% of my food is supposed to be vegetables and healthy fats. So that's why I don't really have meat. Back to cooking. Ta-da! Zachary's food is done. These are the 3 leftovers he ate already, and I already did up all of the dishes, but unfortunately I'm not done in the kitchen because I need to cook up my food for basically like the whole holiday weekend. So that's next. How fun is that? Thank goodness I have my cauliflower done already because that is delicious. I'll definitely be snacking on that. But I need to make some fajita bowls. This mushroom. That's what that chard is for. Where did that go? I also bought some more broccoli slaw with no intention of using it. So I need to like make something up with that now to use that up before it goes bad. Also need some miracle rice for my fajitas. If you're unfamiliar with miracle rice, it's actually so cool. They make noodles too. And it's like 2 or 3 ingredients: water, konjac flour, and citric acid. And I believe konjac flour is like a flour from some vegetable or plant or something. So it's like plant-based and super easy to make. Doesn't really taste like rice, sorta, kinda, but it's not like bad or anything. I really like it. And then secondly, if I'm ambitious enough, I'm also supposed to make a French onion soup. So I have 2 sweet onions for that. I'm gonna pull them out just to like make myself make it, you know what I mean? I think I need the red onion for the fajitas. What is the white onion for? I don't know. Ugh, I don't wanna cook. I'm gonna need more rice than that, I think. Good morning. I ended up spending so much time in the kitchen last night that I just went straight to bed when I was done. So, but I did finish all the cooking I needed to finish. Thank goodness. I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Unfortunately, neither meal looks appetizing, so I'm nervous that I took all this time to cook it up and then I will talk myself out of eating it. So my fajita, it's like a at-home Chipotle bowl is what it's supposed to be. I made like a cilantro lime rice with that miracle rice, some onions, and then I roasted mushrooms, red onion, and char, but like the chard, like the roots of it. I don't know, that's what it said to do. Doesn't seem appetizing to me. And then I made this French onion soup, which actually doesn't seem too bad. It's literally just like onions and broth and seasoning. And I put a little bit of this cheese on top. It's like a Parmesan, like a fresh Parmesan cheese something or other. And here's an update on our bread. You can't really see it because of all the plastic, but it's way bigger than it was when we put it to sit yesterday, and I'm gonna pull it out of here in about 2.5 hours so it can sit out while I'm gone. But this video will be done being filmed by then, unfortunately. Something I ate yesterday really messed me up. I know I mentioned this yesterday, but man, really messed me up. I did not feel good all night, and then I was really anxious last night, like so anxious. I was having like chest pains, and I know it's just from anxiety. I know it's like nothing else serious, so been dealing with that. And then this morning I woke up and I still feel like I have like residual allergic things happening, which is so crazy because I used to feel like this every single morning when I woke up, and I thought that was just normal. Like, I just thought your nose was stuffy and you had to blow your nose 1,000 times every morning before you got started with your day. Turns out that's not the case. That only happens if you are eating things that you're allergic to and having an issue, or maybe not even necessarily allergic to, but things your body just doesn't agree with. That was a nice discovery. That something I ate yesterday really did a number on me, because this morning I was like, I don't feel good, but I'm seeing the doctor today. That's super good. That'll be in the next vlog. I just wanted to give you guys that update before I ended this video because I kind of like left you hanging last night. I left myself hanging last night, but I'm gonna end this vlog so I can start Vlogmas day 24, Christmas Eve. We're getting so close to Christmas. I'm so excited. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.